Welcome to No Excuse Academy, where success begins with discipline. No Excuse Academy, helping students study smarter and achieve more. Have you ever promised yourself that you would study harder, get better grades, or finally stay consistent with your studies, only to lose motivation after a few days? You are not alone. Many students struggle with this problem, and the reason is simple. They want success, but they don't set clear academic goals. A goal gives direction to your effort. Without a goal, studying becomes random and unorganized. You might spend hours with your books open, but still feel like you are not making real progress. Think of it like traveling. If you start a journey without knowing your destination, you might move around a lot, but you will never truly arrive anywhere. Academic goals work the same way. They give your studies purpose and direction. However, not all goals are effective. Many students make the mistake of setting vague goals like I want to pass my exams or I want better grades. While these goals sound good, they are too unclear to guide your daily actions. A goal that actually works must be clear, realistic, and measurable. For example, instead of saying, I want to improve in mathematics, a better goal would be, I will study mathematics for 1 hour every day and complete 10 practice questions. Notice the difference. The second goal clearly explains what action will be taken and how progress can be measured. This approach helps students stay focused and disciplined. Another important factor in goal setting is breaking big goals into smaller steps. Large goals can feel overwhelming, which often leads students to procrastinate. For example, preparing for a final exam might seem stressful if you think about the entire syllabus at once. But if you break it down into smaller tasks, such as studying 1 chapter per day or solving a few practice questions each evening, the process becomes manageable and less intimidating. Small daily progress eventually leads to big achievements. Consistency is also a key part of effective goal setting. A goal should encourage regular effort, not occasional bursts of motivation. Studying for 10 minutes every day is often more effective than studying for 5 hours once a week. Why? Because consistent study strengthens memory and builds long-term understanding. Students who set realistic daily goals are more likely to stay disciplined and avoid last-minute exam panic. So the first lesson of effective academic goal setting is this: be clear, be realistic, and focus on consistent progress. When your goals guide your daily actions, studying becomes more structured, more productive, and far less stressful. Now let's talk about a powerful method that can help students set goals that truly work. This method is called the SMART goal system. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break it down. Specific means your goal must clearly describe what you want to accomplish. Instead of saying, I will study science, say, I will review 2 biology topics today. Measurable means you should be able to track your progress. This allows you to see improvement and stay motivated. For example, I will complete 15 chemistry practice questions. Achievable means the goal should be realistic based on your available time and ability. Setting goals that are too difficult often leads to frustration and discouragement. Relevant means the goal should support your academic priorities. For instance, if your exams are approaching, focusing on the key subjects and important topics should be your priority. Finally, time-bound means your goal should have a clear deadline. Instead of saying, I will improve my English, say, I will practice English reading for 20 minutes every day this week. When students apply the SMART system, their goals become clearer and easier to follow. Let's look at an example. Student A says, I want better grades this semester. Student B says, I will study mathematics for 1 hour every evening and complete 20 practice questions before Friday. Which student is more likely to succeed? Clearly, student B. Why? Because the goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. But there is one more important step that many students ignore. reviewing and adjusting their goals. Sometimes a goal might be too easy or too difficult. Reviewing your progress every week allows you to adjust your goals and stay on track. Successful students treat goal setting as a continuous process. They plan, take action, review their progress, and improve their strategy. Over time, this habit builds discipline, confidence, and academic success. So remember these key points. Set clear and specific academic goals. Break large tasks into smaller daily actions. Stay consistent with your effort. Use the SMART method to guide your planning. Review your progress and adjust when necessary. Academic success is not only about intelligence, it is about having direction, discipline, and a clear plan. When you learn to set effective goals, you take control of your learning and move closer to the results you want. If you found this lesson helpful, subscribe to No Excuse Academy and turn on notifications. Each episode will give you practical strategies to study smarter, stay motivated, and achieve your full academic potential. Remember, success doesn't happen by accident. It starts with a clear goal and the determination to pursue it every single day. No excuses, just learning, just results.